What, that Monastrello is Mourvedre? I said that in the beginning.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did when I was talking about the name.
You did not.
You just don't listen to a f***ing word I say, you
Why
old
should
bastard.
Why should I?
In a world where wines collide, two people will choose sides to see who comes out on top. This ain't no sippin' party, it's wine fights.
Hello and welcome to Wine Fights, sponsored by Sam's Wine and Spirits here in Chicago. This is Bruce Berger, the oldest man alive.
And Lee, I must say that she's still learning, and that's one reason.
Cut to the point.
Well, let's get down to wine.
All right.
I'm tired of listening to you.
The fight today is Malbec versus Malbec. Yeah,
Go ahead,
all
my
right.
dear, ladies first. Loosely said.
And this is Argentina, the premier growing spot for Malbec, has become wildly popular. Tikal,
And
fantastic.
this is from a Cahors area of southwest France. You will never see the grape varietal, rather the region,
Not
the
never,
area.
there are people doing it now.
There are a few, my dear, but what I'm talking about is for the general person looking at most labels, you're rarely going to see the Malbec or any other grape varietal.
Right.
And what's the alcohol level, as I always like to ask you?
I should have looked at the bottle because I should have known it was coming.
Put your
13.9.
glasses on.
13.9.
Well, this isn't a 13.5,
Oh,
which
the
again,
4% is going to make a huge difference to you, I'm sure.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess I'll pour you a little bit.
I appreciate it.
That's all right. I hope you enjoy it. That's the key thing. So we're going to start with the South American wine. So why is it these wines are so reasonably priced?
Well,
And they are.
the growing season is, a lot longer. It's people like you haven't driven up the cost.
But what I have read is that the dollar is still strong
Mhm.
vis-a-vis that currency, whereas the euro, we are all well aware right now, we're still fighting a very poor, weak dollar. Also, I'm told that the land prices down there
Oh,
are
it's
very
great.
reasonable, and labor.
There's a very drastic difference. There's no middle class in Argentina. There's lower class. There's, very
Right.
wealthy people, and so that's going to make the cost of labor less, which, is there a lot of heat on the nose? It's too much? Anything like that?
No, it's actually quite lovely. I like the balance of it. I mean, for a New World wine,
The wine is commissioned by an Argentinian, a self-proclaimed Argentinian
Dictator?
playboy.
Oh.
But he wanted the wine to reflect his personality, which is that of wildness. So there's a lot of beastie fruit to it. I think it's delicious.
I have to say that it has its merits. I'm open-minded. You see, that's something you've never been able to grasp.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to another wine.
What is that funk?
I was just going to say,
That's funky. There's some funk.
but again, this is going to be a learning experience for you. Because once you get past the nose, there's a taste. Now you pick up the funk on that taste. I pick up a lot of tannin. That tannin just sort of clings to your tongue, gives you that dryness.
Baby, that's not good. There's not, yes, this needs time. I will give you that, but that sucks.
And what
That
what
sucks.
do they call this wine? It does not. It sucks. Whenever you're in Paris, you get cassoulet.
Oh, because everybody's
Big
in
rich.
Paris all the time.
You
Will you
can make-
stop it with your pretentious
We're going
ass?
into the
My
winter.
God! For people who haven't, wintered in Paris and you want a good bottle of wine with a lot of flavor,
Oh,
to call.
Jesus.
There you go.
Your generation tries to simplify everything.
Well, you try to make
This
everything
is
too complicated.
This has been made for centuries.
Are you
Getting
still
better.
drinking that?
Well, first of all, I let it just breathe. I just pick up the nose, the nuances.
The nose that smells like.
It's
like
opening
hobo
up. You see, you savor it. It's a work of art. Just
Okay.
before you rush to judgment,
Mm-hmm.
let it breathe for an hour and then come back to these wines.
Or if you want a bottle of wine that you can enjoy with dinner on any given
Right.
day.
If
go
you're in the
with that.
back of a car or something and you're in a brown bag, you can go with one of your
Oh,
wines.
I do that all the time.
I appreciate you sharing with me.
Yeah, I'm glad I could give you some good wine here.
Yeah, both of
Yeah.
us. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for having me again.
This has been Wine Fights. That's BB, I'm Lee, and we'll see you next time.